everyone, my name is Chaitanya Anantavute and I am from BTech IT Data Science SEM 8th. So my today's video is all about my internship experience at Raptech Engineering Private Limited Pune as an data science and AI intern. So let's begin with the video.
So these are the contents which we are going to see in this video. Company introduction, the roles and responsibility assigned in this project to me, the project brief, the architecture of my project, the methodology, data flow diagram, the hardware and software requirements, the timeline, impact on society, pros and cons, learning from these internships, and the conclusion part. Moving forward with the company introduction. Raptech Engineering is a prolific enterprise dedicated to providing precise, customized, and rapid solutions to the automotive manufacturing industry. With exhaustive infrastructure, logical workflow, and end-to-end processes, we host products in over 8 important categories. Through a work culture of continuous improvement and timely delivery, we always aim to provide thoughtful solutions to your complex requirements. So these are the roles and responsibilities assigned to me as an data science and AI intern. To understand the work culture, to understand the loopholes, to define solutions on the task assigned, to keep timely update, to understand types of machines, to list out types of timing constraints followed while performing a job. Now coming to the project brief part assigned to me in this internship. To automate conventional machines, to keep track of how much machine is being used and how much output it is delivering. The real-time monitoring system proposed here will be developed to help managers to better monitor the assembly line process in an automotive manufacturing, as well as providing early warning when a fault is detected. The proposed system utilizes IoT-based sensors, big data processing, and a hybrid prediction model. The hybrid prediction model consists of clustering-based outlier detection and a machine learning-based classification model. So, this is the architecture which we followed during the internship. In the bottom you can see the assembly line process, which further goes to the IoT based sensors. The data is being fetched by the IoT based sensors, then afterwards it is further sent for big data processing, and from here the big data processing is the central part of this architecture. From here the data will be going in the sensor database also, and if the data is very much sorted, then it will be going for the real time monitoring system directly, and if there are any flaws in the data, then it will go for the hybrid model prediction for fault prediction and outlier prediction, and from there also it will go for the real time monitoring system, and further it will be given for the clients as an response. The methodology which we are aiming is that IoT data analytics is the analysis of huge data volumes generated by connected devices. Organizations can derive a number of benefits from it: optimize operations, control processes automatically, engage more customers, and empower employees. The combination of IoT and data analytics has already proven to be beneficial in retail, healthcare, telematics, manufacturing, and smart cities. So moving forward with the basic data flow diagram, from the assembly line, the data will be fetched by the IoT sensors and it will be stored at the databases. And for the analytics process, it will be fetched from there. So moving forward with the basic hardware and software requirements part. So these are the basic hardware requirements: that operating system 64-bit only, the RAM should be 8 GB, the hard disk space should be 2 GB at least, and the screen resolution. For the software, we can use for Python and RStudio for data analytics purposes, and for the visualization purposes, Weka tool can be used. So we can see the timeline of my project at Raptech Engineering Private Limited. I started my internship on 1st November 2020 and I've completed my 50% of the internship by 31st January 2021, and on 31st March 2021 I concluded with my internship. So now we'll go through the impact on society. With applications in healthcare, home automation, and building and construction, IoT has become ubiquitous. The major challenge for manufacturers is to develop smooth communications to enhance capacity and flexibility of actuators, analyzers, and robotics. IoT-enabled industrial automation can offer integration of various commercial technologies across major industrial applications, such as with programmable logical controllers. Management of the overwhelming amounts of data is a primary digitization concern. Analysis and distribution of collected information and data is essential to derive predictive models. These models can assist end users to reduce often costly unplanned downtime. Along with the use of cloud, manufacturers need to program an interface to read the data and present the most relevant information for all the end users. In this way, engineers can collaborate with automation suppliers without prior knowledge of big data. Now, we'll move forward with the pros and cons of this application. To start with pros, the first one, being fully digital. Second one, increased employee morale. Third one, cultivative collaborations. And fourth one, lower stationary cost. And the cons are initial investment cost, team reliance on technology, and training cost. While it was a great experience for me during this internship duration, and there were few learnings also which I would like to take forward, like professional communication, working in a team, time management, learning new technologies, and accountability. So, as a conclusion part, to computerize ordinary machines to monitor how much machine is being utilized and how much yield it is conveying. The qualities of IoT produced sensor information from the assembling interaction are ongoing, enormous sums, and unstructured sort. The outcome showed that IoT based sensors and the proposed enormous information preparing framework are adequately effective to screen the assembling interaction. Moreover, the proposed mixture expectation model has preferred flaw forecast precision over different models given the sensor information as info. The proposed framework is relied upon to help the board by improving dynamic and will help forestall unforeseen misfortunes be brought about by flaws during the assembling cycle.
I hope you found this video helpful and thank you for watching.